Welcome back. I'm finally back at the shop after like almost a month of doing construction stuff that I love to do. Anyway, I need to do the side skirt. So what I did was, these are very expensive carbon fiber. Look, carbon fiber. That's real carbon fiber. Don't look down there. Yeah, this is real. No, it's not real. So this part of the body is obviously different, and this is, you know, for a Model 3. Why I bought this is specifically for the base. I want to use this for the base. You know, I'm going to connect it. It's going to go on. See, like, look at the front right there. Look at how different that fender meets with that side skirt. That's obviously going to be really different. And then, you know, this back here, look how different that is. So I got to chop this part off. Pretty much just get rid of this so I can put it flush to this rocker panel right here. I already was messing with it, and I made some templates. I already marked it. So what I did was I took Ramboard and kind of just figured out what I want to do with this. Like, how much do I want it to come out? And I already marked them. Just kind of cut some time. Just to give you a quick visual of what I'm going to do. The side skirt from here, this is going to be like the most shallow, like closest to the body, and it's going to taper out. Like, it's going to get bigger as it goes back, and then from this point it's going to get a little bigger as it goes to the fender. It turns out that the simplest design complements the car the most, and it makes it look the widest. Let's put it together and show you what I came up with. All right, step one, I'm going to clean this up right here all throughout. I'm going to put foil tape on because I'm going to be using fiberglass resin and possibly some plyo grip, and I don't want any of that to be, you know, permanently stuck to the car. So once I form the side skirt, I can pop it off. It has to be removable. Let's do it. All right, that's good to go. Got the glue ready. So I'm gonna hot glue this thing down just so it stays. These are already marked. I'm gonna cut these out real quick and start slapping them on. All right, so next step is I'm gonna be putting on that plastic right there. I got the fiberglass ready. Right now what I need to do is some mold release. I'm gonna use this rag. Check this out, it's kind of like, feels like wax, like greasy wax. I'm not gonna put it on this because I want the fiberglass to go on here. I'm putting it on where the tape is, basically the body, because I don't want it to, you know, be on there permanently. Try to not put it on the body filler. All right, mixing cups, and then we have a bunch of these 2-inch paint brushes. Probably I'm gonna use them all, just on this side. Marine grade polyester resin. Okay, and then this is the catalyst. I think we're gonna have to wear a mask for this one. You too. This stuff. Oh, mask. Put your mask on. Safety first. All right, so this is the next day. We left in a hurry because what I did was the last batch I mixed up of the resin, put way too much hardener, and it started to boil. It was like smoking and kind of popping, and it smelled up the shop to the point where it's like you couldn't even, like your eyes were burning. So I was like, just dropped everything left. So as you can see, I got a lot of this crap on the floor. I put that mold release on the floor over here just so it comes off easier later. But now what I have to do is basically rip this off of the car. Let's see how easy that's gonna be. Oh my God. That's on there. That is on there like crazy. I did the other side, you know, off camera, and the other side came off way easier. I kind of did the bottom first, and then it kind of just dropped. Okay, so check this part out. So the main thing was, you know, the base, see how it's got that form of the body and then goes all the way up to here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off and then build more up in the back here on the inside, just so it's, you know, super solid. There's just one spot, just right here. There's like a dip right here. So what I need to do, see, this is still kind of moving. I'm gonna fix this up, you know, like kind of glue this down, and then I gotta move this up, kind of prop it up. I'm gonna do it with the popsicle sticks, and then once I filled it in from the back, I'm gonna basically have to close this part off. And then once that happens, it's gonna be a very solid side skirt. So check this out. I made the side skirts, right? And then I kind of modified this area right here. This is where the side skirt meets the fender, and it was like this high, right? And then I was like, wait a minute, I put it on and it didn't align. Check this out. This part right here, it didn't align. So I would have a cut like right there, right where that, you know, fender ends. And it's like an unnecessary line. Well, what I did was I cut that off and I extended the fender on the other side. Look at this, and I'll tell you right now, it's weird to me. To me, that looks just too much of like a hood or overhang or something like that. Anyway, I can't leave it like that. I don't know, it's just not rubbing me the right way. So, as you can see, I put some tape over there. I want to black that spot out and see what I feel about that. For example, see how this is blacked out, you know, from the back, and then so it'll continue this middle area, and this will be blacked out. I want to see how that's going to flow. Let's see what happens. Okay, if you look from this angle right here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna angle it. Basically, I'm gonna find the correct angle when you're standing from this quarter view. So it's kind of weird from this, I don't know if you can see it, from this angle, that looks correct. From this angle, obviously this angle looks way more pronounced downwards, and this is not as downward. But I think that's it right there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically take out that piece of fender right there, and then there's gonna be the insert that goes in here. The insert is gonna have kind of like a little lip that butts up against the fender. It'll kind of give this, it kind of like catch the sun or the light, you know, of this line and continue it. That's what I'm gonna do here. And then the rest will have those fins like more recessed inside, like, you know, the fins right there on the back. So it'll kind of flow this and just a little bit there. And I think that'll complete the design. Let's do it. And with the power of TV magic, check this out. I've been working on this all day. So I chopped it off, re-welded it, had to sand this down like big time. Sand it down, it's gonna look freaking badass. That's where I'm at right now. I'm telling you, my hands are freaking humming. So look at it. You can kind of see what I was talking about. So, look. So, check this out. So, you know, this part's all blacked out with these black accents. It's open, and then it's gonna carry this on, and it'll be smaller, but it'll have the same DNA. Let's continue. So check this out. This is where I'm at right now with the side skirt. So I was trying to figure out a way how to attach this side skirt onto the car, like securely, like to where it's not gonna fly off when I'm driving. Okay, what I came up with, I got this tool, threaded rivets. Basically put this on, and this is a 10 mil. Same as a 10 mil, you drill a hole into the body, put this in, and you rivet this in, and basically that's a thread. So I got 3 of them, right here, and right here. A foot from there, from the end, and a foot from the end, and then in the middle. So let's put it on and see how it sits. Okay, so take a look at this. There's, for example, here, it's touching the body, it's like flush against the body, and then there's like a little void here, you know, here, even bigger here. I got this thing ready. Plyo grip, which one is this? This is the 10. Work time, 10 minutes. Sand time, 45. I don't think it's 45. It's more like a couple hours. Okay, so check this out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm gonna get some of this plyo grip in there first, like, you know, between the side skirt and the body. Then I'm gonna tighten it, and then I'm gonna just go through like with my finger. I should get some other gloves, latex gloves. I'm gonna go through with my finger and kind of fill in the gap, and just wait overnight, let it set, and then when I come back, I'll just like crack it off, and it's gonna be exactly, you know, formed to the body, and then I can fill in this top, smooth this out, and be done with this side skirt. Let me get some other gloves. All right, so check this out. It mixes. Now, let's go. Just a little bit. Through one more time, just to make sure there's enough. Take a look at this. This is the other side. So this is with the, you know, obviously 3 screws, but it's right now glued to the car. It's like barely tacky. Did this like maybe 2 hours ago. I think I can, it feels good. Let's try to rip this one off. Man. That's solid. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's like coming off with the tape. That's just pulling the tape off. There it is. Nice. Let me see. Can I take off the tape? Tape looks like it wants to stay on there. Okay, so I cleaned it up, put the 3 screws back in there. Look at this. So the screw, you know, here, and there. This thing is so solid. And to top it off, when I put it on, secured to the car, I'm gonna do double-sided tape as well. But the gap is all perfect. It's so clean. This line is so clean right here. Now, basically smooth out this top, finish this up, and man, solid. I don't want to rip it off.
A few moments later.
All right, so final step for the side skirt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put body filler on it. What I'm using is this fiberglass body filler. Glass fiber, that's how you know it's an off-brand generic. Very good stuff. It's not that good actually. Kitty hair is better, but the stuff goes on extremely heavy, thick, and rough. It's not necessary. This is not like body. I think this is solid enough that I'm not gonna worry about it cracking anywhere, I hope. So I'm gonna put this on, mix it with some plastic honey, put on a nice thick coat. I already sanded it down. All I gotta do is wipe it down with some lacquer thinner real quick, mix it up, and start slapping it on. Let's go. All right, look at that side skirt. Look how straight this thing is. I mean, would you look at that? Look at that. So I did, basically it took me 4 layers of this body filler to do this. And I'm pretty sure when I sand this last part down, I'm not gonna have to add any more because I just had like a couple spots here and there. But this is what it is. So sand it and ready for primer. And I just got to do the other side. It's Friday. I've been in here every day for at least 12 hours working on this. I got to take a little break. See you on the next one.